there, baseball fans. My name is Meg Rogers, and today we have a special guest with us. His name is Rickey, the famous Baseball Hall of Famer.
Hey Meg, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm doing great as well.
Today, if it's okay with you, we're going to talk a little bit about the time when you drafted the first African-American baseball player to the MLB.
That's fine with me. Go right ahead.
First of all, would you please tell us about your background a little?
Yes, of course. Well, first of all, as you know, I'm a very religious man. My mom, Emily, my dad, Jacob, and my two brothers, Orla and Frank, we believe that God thinks everyone should be treated fairly, no matter if you're black, white, or even green. So therefore, I drafted Jackie Robinson and Roberto Clemente, and even didn't go to games on Sunday. I was born on a farm in Stockdale, Ohio, December 1881. In my baseball career, I batted left and threw right. But for all the teams I played for, I was a catcher. The teams I played for are the New York Highlanders from 1905 to 1906. Then I went to the St. Louis Browns in 1907. And my last year, I went back to the Highlanders in 1914.
What about your managing career, Rickey?
During the times I was managing the St. Louis Browns from 1913 to 1915 and the St. Louis Cardinals from 1919 to 1925. And during my general managing career, I was managing the Brooklyn Dodgers from 1943 to 1950. During the times I was managing the Brooklyn Dodgers, I drafted Jackie Robinson. Then I went to be a Pirates manager from 1950 to 1955. At the end of that season, I had retired.
Branch, how are you feeling today about the fact you drafted the first Latino player and the first African-American players to the MLB, considering the fact that all the other coaches thought you were crazy, but you did it anyway?
That's a great question, Meg. Today I feel like I made a great decision to ignore the other coaches and break through the color barrier. Because now you can go to a baseball game and there will be players all over the world there.
At the time, did you understand how you were impacting the world by creating a charity that gives children an opportunity to go to an MLB game that are unable to afford it?
At the time of making all of these changes, I thought to myself, it's the greatest feeling to go to a baseball game, and I knew not very many kids in our world got to. So I started a program where you can donate money so kids that can't afford to go to a game can afford to go to a game. I thought that definitely this would impact the world later on.
What are your achievements in life, Branch?
My achievements in life are I am a 4-time World Series winner in the years of 1926, 1931, 1934, and 1942. I have won the National League pennant 4 times in the years of 1928, 1930, 1947, and 1949. I broke the color barrier in baseball, which means in baseball, whites had to play with whites and blacks had to play with blacks. But when I drafted Jackie Robinson, I broke the fact that they had to make the difference and play that way. I also helped make the minor leagues. I signed Roberto Clemente to the MLB to break the color barrier between white and Latino players. I am in the St. Louis Cardinals Hall of Fame.
Could you tell us a little more on the fact that you broke the color barrier?
Yes, of course, Meg. While I was in the process of all this, I created a Negro League so that when I drafted Jackie Robinson, all the other coaches could draft players like Jackie Robinson too. Also, I created that league so blacks can play while I was fixing the fact that they could not play with the whites. When I drafted Jackie Robinson, I knew that doing that would make a huge impact to our world today. Because when I was drafting Jackie Robinson, I knew that I needed to have a player that had the guts to not fight back.
Thank you, Branch. You have definitely made a huge difference in the world. I would like you to know how much you are appreciated. That's all for today, baseball fans. See you next time. First of all, would you please tell us about your background a little?
Yes, of course. Well, first of all, as you know, I'm a very religious man. My dad and Emily. Oh my God.
First of all, would you please tell us about your
My last year, I went back to the Highlanders in 1904.
14, dude. 1914.
Oh my God.
You went back in time? Wow!
Oh my God. I was managing the St. Louis Browns from 1913 to 1915 and the St. Louis Cardinals from 1919 to 1925. And during my general manager career,
Was that a frog? Okay, are you ready?
And the St. Louis Cardinals from 1919 to 1925.